Well, good morning, everybody. I'm just, I think, about a minute late. How are you doing? How are you getting on after yesterday's big topic? Lots of comments, lots of private messages going on, lots of people feeling a lot of uh, different things with regards to forgiveness. And yeah, it is. Sometimes, in life we have to tackle the tough stuff as well. We don't have to embrace ourselves in it, but sometimes we can't just go along merrily on our way, pretending everything's okay. If there is something kind of filtering in the bottom of the bottom of the river, that is constantly affecting the degree to which we can have a top high experience. Now, this is not to say that we have to live in the past, because that's not what this is about. But this is about, every now and again you come around and you just take a little bit away and you put something new in. And then you come back and you take a little bit away and you put something new in. And slowly but surely, without massive shifts in um, shock changes, we emerge into a beautiful, calm, happy place. And then you wake up one day and you go, how did I get here? But you've done the work. But it's about doing it slowly so that you're conscious, you're aware, and you. Is it scared to, is it dangerous to say you're in control? Because I think we have to be leading it ourselves. So you go at your pace. Everybody has their own pace. And this is what this is about. That's why we're going to leave these recordings up for a period of time for you guys to keep coming back to certain topics so that you can actually really tap in and address anything. And then, as you know, I tell you all the time, I'm here for you. Message me, call me, whatever, and we'll do some work together. Okay? So I have some people on with me this morning. Claire, good morning. Hi, Amanda. Hello, Paula. Who else is here? My comments are not showing me much of anything else. So if you're here, please say hello. And remember, I promised you that today would be something a little bit lighter than yesterday. And sometimes it's good to gear change. When we spoke about anchoring, we spoke about getting ourselves up to that really peak experience, whatever it is, then doing the touch point or whatever, and then coming down with the idea that we talk about something completely different. So, you've been on an emotional roller coaster. My cat is trying to get behind the blinds. You should have a look quickly. Can you see her there? Oh, where's she gone? She's gone down there. Oh, sorry, just sharing. So today we're going to talk about laughter. Okay, it's a bit early in the morning to be like going crazy with laughter, but can you laugh easily? Is laughter something that just comes natural to you? You're the kind of person that goes around your life and there's just jokes, laughter, fun all the time. Well, not all the time, but easily. Can you answer that? Just yes or no. Yes, laughter comes easily to me. Morning, Susan. Morning, Karen. What is laughter like for you? Because that will take us back to sort of the conversations we had in the first week, where we're starting to talk about, how we think, what our thoughts are, and where our thoughts take us. I am fun. Listen to me. You're going to get into my psyche today. I am fun, but I'm actually also quite a serious person. I'm kind of like business, and then there is the fun side, but she doesn't come out very easily. It's quite weird, but when it does, it's great. And I love laughing. I love having fun. But in the history of my life, there hasn't always been that easy, natural flow into lots of laughter. I say that, but en route to this chat this morning with you guys, I was thinking back to times in the past with my family growing up. And, my mother, when we used to go and watch something, like one of us were on stage doing something like a school recital or something, it would be my mom and me and my other sister, or whoever was there, and we'd get into a fit of giggles, and then we'd be like naughty kids in a hallway of lots of people where you've got to be quiet, and the more we had to be quiet, the more we wanted to giggle, and my mom was the worst instigator of it. So it'd sit there, and then my father would be on the end, and he'd be going, shush, be quiet. You're going to let everybody get, you're going to disrupt everything. And of course, the more stern he was, the more we laughed. So that is a memory I have of laughter. Do you have some moments? Maybe it was last week. Maybe it was when you were at college or university, with your friends at school, somewhere. Where can you remember laughter that is so huge that, you almost wet yourself, that kind of hysterical laughter where your tummy hurts? Do you have memories like that? Or even one? I'm sure we have more than one. Great. Laughter comes easy to you guys. Okay, that's amazing. So that's pretty good. Laughter is one of the best ways to actually build that happiness feeling. Laughter is an action that brings emotion in. So the moment you're really stressed, if you could break into lots of laughter, you're going to sort of take the edge off the pressure you're under, and it's like a release. And I'm sure, have any of you experienced laughter yoga? Because I have a friend who is a laughter yoga therapist. And so when she was qualifying and doing that, she used to come to Monday Motivation and give us all a laughter yoga session. And it's so weird because you're like in this one mode, and then she starts taking you through these exercises. And before you know it, you're laughing naturally. But you start off laughing, what would we say, mechanically? So one of the exercises you can do in the morning in the mirror when you're doing your mirror work is you can start or end it by going, what's it? Ho, 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 ha, ha, ha. Ho, 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 ha, ha, ha. And you can put your arms up. So it's like, ho, 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 ha, ha, ha. And feel really, really stupid until you get to the point where you can actually laugh at yourself. And then, you can just move on from there. So guys, tell me, what kind of things do you do to have that happy feeling? Type in the comments. Tell me what happy stuff you guys do that brings happiness into your life. I know a lot of people watch these YouTube videos about cats or animals doing silly things, or people getting themselves into all kinds of difficult situations, and they're like 20 or 30 funny scenes that go, and before you know it, you're just naturally laughing because it's just ridiculous, and it's so far removed from where you are sitting on your sofa, or lying in bed on a Saturday morning watching videos. So what is it for you? What do you do? What activities do you do that equate laughter in your life? And I suppose what I'm talking about is on the times when you're not feeling so happy or so on top of things, what do you go and seek out? Anybody gonna volunteer some comments? Sorry, I just had to scroll up. Okay. Yes, to laughter yoga. It is weird. Yes, Karen, it is. I discuss story ideas with my friend. Oh, lovely. And that makes you laugh, Claire? That's amazing. I'd love to read some of your stories. Our grandchildren's videos. Oh, Susan, that must be amazing. Yeah, because they're so gorgeous and adorable and innocent and sweet, and it just touches your heart, doesn't it? Okay, so those are great things. One of the things my kids love to do, in fact, which I find quite interesting, is they love to watch comedies, funny movies. And so together, when we watch together, we'll often pick something funny and end up rolling around on the floor, laughing hysterically. So movies are a great idea as well. And I guess stand-up comedy can be funny. It can also be cringing and embarrassing and all those things, but it can also emote laughter. Our two dogs are entertaining. Oh, Karen, I can imagine. They must be getting to about a year old. You've got a new puppy, don't you? So, wow, yeah, they're fun. Yeah, the cats are hysterical as well. Lola trying to get behind the blind is hysterical because there's nothing there except the window to outside. But she doesn't want to go outside. It's a nosy Parker. So today's task is really very simple. It is to, on one part, just recall some really fun times that you've had. Fun times that bring, when you think about it, you bring back that happy feeling. When you sit and reminisce and you just think about something and that smile comes onto your face. And then what activity can you do on a regular basis to bring more laughter into your life? So if it is the ho, 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 ha, 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 or if it is watching some sort of funny YouTube videos, I think they're a great idea as long as you don't get lost in doing that. You know, we all have awareness that social media um, can be such a drain on us and, you know, take us down a rabbit hole where we're actually not doing the other things we're supposed to be doing because we're watching one video after the next. So I suppose even if that can help you, my advice would be to try and find things that take you more to a real experience. So, like Claire was saying, brainstorming with her friend about stories and, you know, laughing through that. Oh, that's a ridiculous idea. Oh my God, imagine trying to write that out. Imagine, you know, or, you know, thinking about things you can go out and do, like walking in the forest or picking up pace or being with a friend you haven't seen for a long time and just talking about things. Oh, Paula, your husband makes you laugh. That's wonderful. I think if our partners can bring that kind of laughter thing into our life, that can be pretty amazing, because that then is something shared as well. And, you know, laughing together is amazing. But I mean, you get together with friends as well and you can laugh. But what activities can you remember from a time when, you know, laughter was the state of the day? One of the things that has come about in my life while I was doing the Ben Nevis training was that when we were walking, because there were the four of us that walked together to train, you know, be getting to the end and your legs are killing you and you're tired and then you're not picking your feet up properly. And I know it's not funny, guys, but then you trip, or not you trip, but somebody else in your group trips. And I would get into fits of laughter. Now, that's not necessarily comfortable for the other person because you're giggling in the back because they have almost just landed on their face and you are laughing. But for me, that was, I suppose, a level of absolute exhaustion, legs killing me, and then someone trips and my imagination just went wild. And basically, I could just see a whole different scenario playing out if that person actually hit the deck. Now, nobody ever did, so that's why the laughter was permitted. But it's hysterical, the funny side you can see to many things. And you know, I've watched people take a very uncomfortable, difficult situation and turn it into something light and fun. Now, sometimes that can be just to save in the moment, a very difficult moment. Bring laughter in, it breaks the pattern, and you know, you can all just dissipate and then come back when everybody's calmed down and talk about things. But this happiness thing is really just to bring more happiness into our life, bring more laughter into our life through happiness, because it's something we can do. We just got to remember that we have laughed a lot. We do laugh a lot. And I'll tell you as well, I'm in the UK and all my family are based in South Africa. And so there was a long period of time, it was just me, my husband and my two kids. So we were quite like isolated in a way. And serious. So laughter wasn't massive. And of course, I went through the phase where I was so homesick. I was really sad a lot. So laughter was something I did, like watching funny movies to make me laugh, or to just get back into that reminder, or going through photos of connection with the family from the past and remembering times when we'd get together. So for each of you today, it's about thinking back to happy moments. Focus in on them. There's more than you will recall or think you know about. And then choose sort of one or two things that you will do and explore to bring that laughter factor in. Now, we don't all have to suddenly all become comedians, right? But it is about knowing that laughter is a tool that's in your toolbox that you can bring into any situation. It's cathartic. It is energizing. I actually heard somewhere that is it 5 minutes of high intense hysterical laughter is equal to an hour in the gym. And it does work your muscles. I mean, have you ever felt those muscles sore in your stomach from that continuous hysterical laughter? So, you know, it's about feeling your way through things. So I see Karen's written something here. I think of an old family friend who has the most infectious laugh. And as kids, it was hilarious. We ended up not even knowing what we were laughing about, but it didn't matter. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly that kind of memory. You know, it's light, it's fun, it's fleeting. And you can go there so easily. But it's a go there that you want to go to, you know. And yeah, watch some videos today. Bring some laughter in your life. Do what is it, the ho, 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 ha, ha, ha. Ho, 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 ha, ha, ha. or call somebody who does laughter yoga and go take a class. There is actually a lot on YouTube that you can go and experience as well. So how does that sound, guys? Nice and light, no heavy deal homework today. Just breathe through the day, feel good, and if anything, when you mess up, laugh at yourself, or talk about fun stuff today all day long. And this brings us to the end of the week 2 series. So we're day 14. So we are 2/3 of our way through our 21-day experience. And I know a lot of you are enjoying it. Some of you are struggling between work and this, and that's why we're keeping it up for a while. So if you did have a break, I would suggest you go right back to the beginning and start again for another 21 days. I'll do my best to keep it up for that long. But you know, take your notes. You've got a lot of notes. You can come back to this even if you don't have the videos. And tomorrow we begin on week 3 of this series, and that is all about focusing on things that bring about a happy lifestyle. So first week was routine, which I don't know if you guys are still sticking to all of it or have picked some favorites and that you're still doing that at the start of every day. So you should be building some kind of momentum. And really 7 days plus of that momentum helps you deal with yesterday's topic a little easier, because you're uplifted, you're in a better mindset, and then you can deal with that hard stuff. This week was all about the mind, from being in the now. I've got my notes just in case I missed one out like we did in Authentic. So our first week, Friday, was being in the now. Then we did happy thoughts, we did perspective, authenticity, beliefs, forgiveness, and today was laughter. So you have done amazingly this week. You have really done some deep work. You've really explored the mind related to happiness. So you're really empowered now. You've got a lot more information and knowledge that you can really put to use. So I commend you for it. I say well done. I'm enjoying it. I've got more in my toolbox, guys, just because we're hanging out together. So I thank you for hanging out with me so that I can do this, because I'm getting so much too. So I'm here for you. Tomorrow we start on happy lifestyle, 8 a.m. sharp, bright and early. So bring your notebook, because we are going to be planning our lifestyle with a happy slant to it. So have an amazing day. Send me your questions. Reach out if you want to talk about anything, and just go and be amazing on this beautiful Thursday. I'll make sure that there are just no more questions, notes, or comments from anyone. And otherwise, I would say just go be amazing. And yeah, guys, thanks so much. I'm enjoying spending time with you. See you tomorrow morning. Bye for now.